internal load balancer. But before starting out this particular topic, any question anyone have, please let me know. No questions, so we'll start with our today's topic. But just before that, I need to log into my account. So, now to learn about multi-sites, what I need, again, I need two virtual machine. Like in previous session, we have done it same. But here in application gateway, we need domain names. Directly, I can't use these particular application gateway by using the IP address which we are getting. With that, why we can't use it. For this, it is mandatory to have domain names, and we need two domain names because it is multi-site one. So we need minimum two domain names. Now, I have already purchased the domain name from hosting service provider. If you want to practice this particular one, you don't need to pay for the domain names. There is a website called freenom.com. You can log into this website and try to get some free domains. So I have shared that particular website details with you. You can please make a note down. You can get free domains from. So let me start creating the virtual machines. First of all, to create virtual machine, we need to create a resource group. Going to create a resource. Source group is ready. Now, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to create a virtual machine. So we have given the username. System is automatically creating virtual network. Go to advanced tab. So we have created our first virtual machine. Now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to connect to this machine, but we need to wait here till the time our machine get ready. In this machine also, I'm going to create some directory. Like in previous session, we have done it. Same thing here also, I'm going to do the same process. So note down the public IP. And set. We are able to connect to our machine. Switch user. Go to HTML directory. Creating a directory with the name custom. And I'm going into the custom directory. And under custom directory, I'm creating a index.html. You can see by using ls command. Yeah. So we are able to access the first machine slash custom. Yeah. Now let's create our machine. Resource book, password, HTTP port, start adding the script. Preview plus create. Click on. Take some time. Go to resource. Let's connect to this machine also. Now copy the correct password. Okay, no issues. Let me reset the password. It took some time. Yeah. 'Why it is giving access denied? Again, let me try to give something else password. 'Now I'm able to connect. Okay. 9 second machine also I'm going to do the same thing. dir image, go to image directory, and in this one, I'm going to go with the. So let's validate this particular web page also. slash image. Yeah. Here we are able to see the Google image. Now moving forward, we'll start with our application gateway with multi-site. Now before moving forward, I have a question. For application gateway, do we need a separate subnet? You can send your answer in chat box with yes or no. For application gateway, do we need a separate subnet? Okay. You are saying yes, you are saying no. Okay. The correct answer is yes, we need a separate subnet. Now, second question. We need a separate subnet for application gateway. Do we have any specific name for application gateway? Do we have any specific name for application gateway? If your answer is yes, send me the name also. Yes, correct. I got the correct answer. The correct answer is no, because there is no mandatory name we have for specific name for application gateway subnet. So let's quickly create our subnet. So go to virtual network. Here is our virtual network. Go to subnet. Click on subnet and give the name application hyphen patch number is offered. Save. Now I'm going to application resource group. Give the name application 149. Scroll down. Auto scaling as no. Instance count I'm going with 2. Virtual network. And by default system is selecting our virtual network. And if I'm trying to select another subnet, system is giving the error message. Subnet must only have application. We have already seen this error message in our last to last session. In last session we can see it. Next, front end. And next, backend. So I'm doing the same thing which we have learned in our previous session. Till that time, I didn't do anything new. And next, configuration. Now here we are going to do something. So click on add routing. Rule name, rule 149. Let me just give the name as custom. Priority 1, listener name. Now here we need to select listener type as multi-site. In previous session, we have selected as basic, but now we need to select multi-site. And when we select multi-site, here we need to give the host name. Host name means our domain name. So whatever the domain name we have, that particular domain name we need to enter. And here is my domain name. I'm going to use both the domain names. www dot domain name we have. Backend down. Backend settings. Scroll down. Here I'm adding. Add multiple target / custom / char. Target name, custom target, backend settings, backend. Then adding one more tab. Same thing I'm doing it, the one which we have done in previous session, adding those targets. I'm adding. Add. We have defined one rule here. I'm going to define one more rule because this is multi-site. So we can add multiple websites rule in this particular application gateway. Image priority to listener image multi-site, adding another domain. Backend target, image pool, backend settings, adding rules here. Now, what will happen with this rule? Let me explain it. Once I did, then I'll explain it. One more. / custom / custom target custom. Add that. Click on next. Review plus create. Click on that. Until the time system is creating this application gateway, now I explain you the rules which we have defined. First of all, let me note down my both the domain names. The first domain we have linked to custom pool. Second domain we have linked to image pool. Now what will happen with this particular machine? Whenever type / custom, we will display that particular result. But under this particular domain name, we have linked image pool also. So it means if I type my domain name / image, we can see the result of image pool also. But image pool is in image pool. But we can see that particular result by using this particular domain name also. So the multiple web pages which we have in different virtual machines can access from one single domain. Here, by default, I can see image pool because we have defined that. But with image, I can see / custom also. So the page which we have it in our first machine, I can access from another domain also. And the page which we have it in second machine, I can access from another domain name also. So both the pages, custom and images, I can access from both the domain names. That is why it is called as multi-site. Now, Now we have created our application gateway. After creation of application gateway, what we need to do is we need to link this application gateway with our domain. But for this one, we need to do one more settings. We need to configure DNS name, because directly I can't link the IP address to my domain name. I need a DNS name. DNS stands for domain name service. So how we will get DNS name? That's what we need to learn now. But for this, we need to wait here till the time our application gateway is not ready, because this will take some time. Yes, Amit.
So, in real-time scenarios where we use this application gateway as an example or as an any architecture we can see.
Application gateway with multi-site we are using whenever client is having multiple websites. Like if you might be remember in previous session, we have discussed about google.com. Google.com/Gmail also I can access gmail.com also.
Yes.
So these are two things we can access from one same thing.
Okay.
So we have two options. So that is actually a multiple websites we are able to access.
Okay, so it is as per client requirement whenever he wants to access multiple websites,
and they have the same pages in multiple websites. Okay. So they don't need to create the same page in another machine also. That same page they can access from another machine. Because they're creating that page in that particular machine also, definitely that particular machine is going to pick the space.
Yes.
So they don't need to go with those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is still taking more time to create. Yes, Kumar.
Good morning, Ankit.
Good morning.
So here we need to add two rules, different rules, right? Previously we added one rule.
Because that time we are only using one single site.
Okay.
So we need to add multiple routing rules here.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, sir.
So concept is for subnet. Subnet is using for controlling the traffic and generate the IP addresses, right? Or
sorry, can you please repeat again?
Subnet.
Mm-hmm.
It is using for controlling the traffic and create the IPs, right? Or
maybe subnet is actually used for creating the IP addresses, the private IP addresses.
Yes.
So always, yes, it is using for controlling the traffic. So whatever the application gateway traffic we have, it is just only in a separate subnet. In that subnet, we can't create any other things.
And one more also, Ankit. I mean, dynamic and static. Dynamic means whenever you log into the server.
Whenever you stop the machine.
Okay, whenever you stop the machine and start the machine,
IP address will change.
IP address will change. It's called dynamic. Static means we dedicated to one IP address. It's called static.
Static. If you stop your machine and start your machine after 1 day or even after 100 days also, system is not going to change the IP address.
So you log in from the same IP address. It's called static.
Yes, correct.
But in virtual machine, last class we did We
By
will
default, we are getting the static IPs in Azure.
Azure. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
So finally, our application gateway is ready, and we can go to our application gateway. Now, what we need to do is we need to assign DNS name to our IP address. So how we can assign a DNS name? Here we have the IP address, the one which we are able to see. Let me first try to access by using the IP address. See here. Whenever I'm trying to access this particular IP address, I'm getting an error message 404 not found. Because this particular application gateway, we can't access by using IP address or by using DNS. This can be only accessible by using domain names. So here we got the error message. Now we need to assign a DNS to this domain name because I can't link this IP address to my domain name. There is no option that we can link IP address directly to the domain. We need a DNS name. So click on the IP address. I'm in the IP address which we have created. And here we have an option of configuration. Here I need to give the DNS name. DNS name can be anything you can give here. I'll give the DNS name as India. Save. DNS label not available. So let me just give us Azure 140. Save. So go to overview. So it is not yet saved till now. Now click on overview. Here it needs to show our DNS name. Here the name which I have given it, dot the region which we are using, dot Azure URL. cloudapp.azure.com. This is Azure URL. Now I'm trying to access this application gateway by using this DNS name. Same error message. But now I can link this DNS name to my domain. How can I link it? First of all, let me go to my domain name. And same DNS, I need to link to both the domains. The steps which I'm going to follow now, the steps are same in every service provider. Not just in Hostinga, the same steps you can follow in GoDaddy also, in Namecheaper also. Same steps. Now I'm in my domain name. In our domain name, we have an option called DNS/name servers. Okay. Before using this domain name, guys, I need to reset this domain name because I'm using this domain name for my AWS training also. So let me just first give me a minute. Let me reset the tables. It'll take some time. Right. So we have reset our domain tables. Now, what I need to do, we need to edit the record where we have the name called www. Scroll down. See here. The first record which we have with the name www, this particular record we need to edit. Other than that, We don't have any record with the name www. So I'm going to edit this particular record. Click on edit. Here we have target. What is target? prodigystech.tech. It's the same as domain. We need to change this target to our DNS. The same thing I need to do for another domain name also. So switch to another domain name. Do I need to reset this record also? Yes, I need to reset this one also. So let me reset. So here also we have the same record. Edit. Have this. Done. Now I can try to open our domains. Sometime it will take within 5 minutes or so it is getting me. Sometime it will take also time. Now just check out. My system, it is going to HTTPS. Okay. I'm sharing this domain name in the chat box. So now just a minute. Then try to open. You can see here one domain I'm able to see here, and here I'm able to see Azure training slash image. Here I'm able to see Google. Google image I'm able to see here very easily because the machine which I have linked to this particular domain name, in that one we have image. So image automatic get what means it get linked very fastly. Now I'm trying to get the custom. This will take some time. Custom will take some time, but get link, you can see here, I'm able to access. So from Ankit cloud.site, I'm able to see slash image also, and I'm able to see slash custom. So this is what I have explained you. Now let me try to go with another domain also. Right is redirected to HTTPS. I'm not sure why it is going to HTTPS. Are you able to see the result? Please confirm in the chat box, guys, in your system. Here also it is going for HTTPS. Kumar, you can see here, I'm able to see the result. I have shared the link bar in the chat box. You can please try to access by using the link. I'm not sure about other domain why this one is not get linked, but might be it is taking some time. It will do that also. Sometime it get linked within 5 minutes or sometime it will take time. So it is still taking time. That's why it is rerouting to HTTPS. But don't worry, we are able to see the result from another domain. Directly, I am able to see the home page, the index.html, and the one pages which we have defined /image/custom. We are able to access both the pages. Now, any question anyone have regarding this application gateway multi-site? Please let. Anyone have any question? Yes, Kumar.
Yeah, can you please explain one more time, like where we gave DNS name in the app gateway location?
DNS name we have given in our domain names.
Yeah, this domain name we created in the app
Not
gateway.
created in the. We have purchased the domain name in. I have purchased the domain name in Hostinger service provider. You can purchase. You can get the domain names from a website called freenom.com. Also, in this particular website, you will get free domains.
Okay.
Because in the end of the DNS name which we have generated in our application gateway, that what we have linked with our domain names.
Okay. Yeah, here this DNS name we can provide in the app gateway location, right?
In the IP address.
IP address.
We are linking to a specific the IP address which is linked to our application gateway to that particular application gateway DNS. Sorry, IP address. We have linked the DNS.
DNS. Okay, got it.
Okay. So for this one, you need to click on the name of the IP address, click on configuration, and then you need to give the name and click on save.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone have any more questions? Yes, Charan.
In real time, domain name suggested by client or
Definitely yes, Charan. Like I talk about a google.com. Can you suggest to them that to get a domain name?
no. Sometimes
Whatever the client is using, the company name based on that, they are going to purchase a domain name.
yeah, that means sometimes .com is there, sometimes co.in is there,
No,
sometimes.
that is depend on the client. That but as per the client requirement, they are going to purchase a domain.
Okay.
If they are interested, but if they're interested in .com, they go with .com domain. If they're interested in .in, they can go with .in. If they're interested in .us, they can go in .us.com also.
Oh, okay. They will purchase and they will give you the domain names.
Yes, Sharon, that's not our part of the job to purchase a domain name. Client is going to purchase a domain. Okay.
That.
Okay, so with this we have completed application gateway. Now we need to start our another topic called VMSS. The full form is Virtual Machine Scale Set. Before that, I'm going to delete this resource group. Now, what is virtual machine scale set? With the help of virtual machine scale set, system is automatically going to add or automatically going to remove our virtual machine based on the condition which we are going to define. Based on our condition. And whenever we are going to create this VM scale set, we need to mention three things there. Minimum size, maximum size. We are already aware that what is minimum, what is maximum. But we are going to mention one more thing called initial instance count. What is this initial instance count? Initial instance count is where we are going to mention while starting this VM scale set, how many machines we require. While starting this VM scale set, how many machines we require. That's what we are going to mention in initial instance count. Let's take example. I'm going to mention minimum as 1. Initial instance count I'm going to mention as 2 and maximum I'm giving as 4. So while launching this VM scale set, how many machine system is going to create? 2 machines. Because we have mentioned as initial instance count as 2. Then the condition which we have given, based on that condition, system is going to check, do we require that number of machines? If it's required, it is going to keep as a plus. If it's require more machine, it will create a machine. If it's not required, it will come to the minimum required. And initial instance count only work while launching this VM scale set. After that, there is no use of initial instance count. After that, only minimum and maximum size will work. So we can create this VM scale set, and how many machines we can add in one single VM scale set. The maximum limitation is 1000. But it depends on the image. If you are using marketplace image, or if you are using images which is getting stored in gallery, because if you might be remember, we have learned about we can create our own images also. And we have 2 options where we can store our images. One is in gallery, other one is in images. So if your image is stored in gallery, or if you're using marketplace image means the predefined images which we have. Then we can create maximum 1000 VMs. If our image is getting stored in image option, then the limitation is 600 VM. So 1000 and 600. This is the limitations we have for one single VM scale set. VM scale set is also called as Azure Auto Scale. Now, any question anyone have regarding this? Please let me know. Yes, sir.
Ankit, can you tell me about the instance machine installation again?
Initial instance count.
Yeah, instance. Yeah, initial instance.
Now, what is the general meaning of initial? Initial means when we are going to start.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm going to create this VM scale set, at that time, how many machines we require? That's the number of machines we are going to mention in initial instance. Means when I'm creating this VM scale set, I need how many machines? That's the number of we are going to mention.
Okay. So later, if you want to increase it 2 machines, so that will be at the maximum machine.
Now, based on the condition, that is going to define based on the condition which I'm giving here.
Okay.
Based on the condition, system is going to check that the machines which we have given in initial instance count, that do we require that number of machines? If it's yes, it is going to keep as it is. If it don't require, we'll come to the minimum require.
So what is the minimum requirement of the virtual machine? Is
We
one.
can, anything you can give. You can give
Okay.
10 also minimum.
Okay.
You can give 100 also as a minimum. So it means 100 machines will be there every time. Okay. And maximum you can give that 1000 or 600. That depend on the image we are going to use.
Okay.
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 Yes, Amit.
Yeah, hi. So we consider with or without scale set scenario. Say we have given one VM to a customer and his application is running, and suddenly something happens and VM goes down, so application goes down, and he
Yes.
reports to us the like it is down. So how to restore that VM? We need to have this VM level backup, so we'll restore that. So it is a manual process. But in case of VM scale set, it will be automatic since we have given at
It is
least
not
two.
going to restore that particular machine based on the load whichever I am getting it. Based on that particular load, system is automatically creating the machines or automatically removing the machines.
Automatically removing the machine when the application
We don't have that
comes
load.
back. Oh, load.
We don't have that much of load. Then it is going to remove the machine.
Remove the machine. And without scale set, it will be down, and only manually we can restore the VM, or we need to spin the new machine whenever it fails, right? Without
Correct.
scale set, right? Okay. Okay.
Anyone have any more questions? Okay. No question. Do you guys, we have still few minutes of time. Do you want me to start this topic today or do you want me to start this topic tomorrow? As per your, I'm going to go with that. You can confirm in the chat box. Okay. As per your request, we'll go with it tomorrow. In tomorrow's session, we'll start with VM skill set and then we'll also go with VNet period, virtual network period. And guys, from tomorrow, I'm going to start a new AWS DevOps batch, which is going to start from tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. IST. I'm sharing a WhatsApp group link in the chat box if you are interested to learn about AWS DevOps. You guys are learning Azure, but if you are still interested to go with AWS DevOps also, you can join the WhatsApp group. The link is shared in the chat box. Even the details are already shared in our WhatsApp group also. You can check those details from there. If you need, you can email me also or you can contact my team. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Thank you. Yes, Shekhar, you have raised your hand. Shekhar, your voice is cracking a lot. I'm not able to hear you.
Hello.
Yes, Shekhar.
Voice?
Still cracking. No, Shekhar, I'm not able to hear you. Shekhar, you can please email me your question. I'll reply you there. Okay, voice is cracking a lot.
Okay. Regarding that,
Now your voice is clear now. You can ask the question now.
you develop but I'm not getting any. So that's the
No, your voice is cracking. Shekhar, still I'm not able to hear you. Email me. I'll definitely reply you there.
Okay.
In between, sometime your voice is clear, sometime your voice is cracking. So it's quite difficult for me to understand the question. Email me, I'll reply.
Right.
No, still I'm not able to understand your question. Email me, Shekhar, I'll reply. Shekhar, sorry, I'm not able to understand your question. I'm requesting you to please email me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for joining today's session. See you tomorrow. Thank you.